So it's that time of the year where you're looking for your next airsoft upgrade and you're not too sure what it's gonna be. If you want to engine swap your airsoft gun, there's only one product on the market that can do that. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're talking about none other than the Gate Titan. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Kraken from Kraken Airsoft. We're starting a brand new series today called So You Want. For the first episode, of course, we're starting off with the Gate Titan Optical Mosfet system. But I recently installed one into my gun here, and I've used it for the last little bit, and so I figure I can talk a little bit about it and help you decide if it's right for you. Now, the first thing is these things can get pretty expensive. And some of you out there will be like, why don't you just HPA your gun? So first of all, we need to talk about what the Gate Titan is and why you would want it. There are a ton of different Mosfet units, trigger units, all sorts of systems out there to just improve your trigger response. They do things like active braking, pre-cocking, a lot of them, battery protection, all these sorts of things that just kind of protect your gun as a whole. A lot of guns even come with these right out of the box. What makes the Gate Titan so unique is the fact that you can connect it to your computer and you can dial in literally everything. Some other Mosfets that are similar in price range and whatnot have Bluetooth functionality, but really the difference between those and the Gate Titans are the Gate Titan literally gives you everything. A lot of those other ones, you know, you're getting bits and pieces. Oh, this one has this, but that one doesn't have that. Really, if you want everything and you just want it to be great, get the Gate Titan. I ended up going with the advanced Titan because if you get the basic, it doesn't come with the cable to plug it into the computer to program it, but you need that to program it. And then also it doesn't come with a lot of the functionality of the advanced. So you might as well just get the advanced unless your buddy has a cable or something that you can use. And of course, I would definitely recommend seeking professional help to install these if you've never taken apart a gearbox, because you literally have to take out everything. Like, nothing gets left behind. I was thankful that my brother Maroon is quite good at doing tech stuff. We got everything out and then the new Titan installed in no time. And it's really nice, actually, when you replace a lot of these mechanical parts with the Titan, there's just no mechanical parts really anymore. I mean, there's still the gears, the piston, and all that stuff, but like, it's so much more simple. I feel like the gun is just a better gun overall now, and just simpler on the inside. There's less things that can break and go wrong now that I have the Titan installed, which is a huge plus in my opinion. But once you're done that, you're left with like literally a different gun. I'm not even kidding you. This thing is a completely different gun. It basically turns your AEG into an HPA, if that makes sense. I mean, obviously not really, but the snappiness of it, like, I've shot gas guns, I've shot HPA guns, and this feels identical. I'm not even joking you. It is so snappy, it is ridiculous. Just the final result is honestly breathtaking, and you have to try it for yourself. Every person that I get to pull my trigger, they're just blown away. You can tune the trigger, like how far you have to press it down for it to actually take the shot, which is extremely cool. That's definitely something I wanted. Safe semi-burst, I can program all of those to do whatever I want. I can get rid of safe if I want to. I can make that semi. I actually have it set, so my safe right now is semi. Semi is set to burst, and then my full auto is set to full auto. But there's just so much you can do. And again, I feel like it's more reliable now too. When you plug it in, you can just run Diagnostics on it to see if anything's wrong. Also, in terms of batteries, a lot of people don't know battery safety for AEGs. But LiPo batteries are extremely finicky. Maybe I'll do a video on them in the future, just how to properly take care of your batteries. But I know it's something that's not really fun to talk about. When you plug in a battery, it will vibrate your motor grip based on how many cells it is detecting in the battery. So you know that it's detecting all 3 cells if you're using an 11.1, or vice versa, 7.4, it's detecting 2 cells. If you hear it vibrate once, you know something's wrong with your battery. I've also been in battles where my battery's about to die and I don't quite realize. I have battery protection turned on, and when I start shooting, and my battery starts getting low, it'll just cut my motor for a second so that when I press my trigger, nothing happens. And then after like 5 seconds, it'll start shooting again. That just is my warning that my battery is getting really, really low. It's a bit of annoying that you can't keep shooting, but in the long run, it's gonna save your batteries. And you know, just call yourself out, go change your battery, come on back in, and you're set. So that's super cool. So all in all, if you're deciding between a Gate Titan or another Mosfet system, or maybe it's just an upgrade that's super far down in the future, or if you're thinking about HPAing your gun or sticking with an AEG, I would highly suggest looking more into the Gate Titan. I think it is a great option for beginner airsofters, advanced airsofters, and just everyone in general. I know Union Virus, he recently put out a video, I'll link it down below. He was talking about HPA versus AEG, and I totally agree with a bunch of the things he was saying, running the bulky backpack and the air tank and then the hose. It's just, why not try to get the best functionality or close to as HPA as possible with an AEG, and then you don't have to run any of that stuff. It's just more realistic and it just feels great. So I couldn't be happier with my purchase of the Gate Titan Advanced, but that's just my opinion. That pretty much does it for today's video, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you learned a little something, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace!